Welcome back to Marita's Balcons recipe. Today we're gonna make chicken, potatoes, and some, not the whole onion. We're gonna cut this in half, and then we're gonna add this full red onion, okay? And then in the meantime, we are going to we're gonna boil some water so we can add a couple teaspoons of the tomato paste in the water so we can make a paste, and then we're gonna add some oil, some spices that will go all with chicken and potato and onion all together. Not too much, just a little bit. So we're gonna bring this to a boil on high. We're gonna let that boil. Meantime, I already chopped this is 2 pieces of chicken breast. You can add more, as how much you want you can add, but this is the way I cut mine. You can cut it more, you can cut it, I just did randomly, and this is 2 pieces of chicken chopped up in pieces, and I cleaned them, and now I'm letting them drain, sorry. Okay, just set this aside. And now we are going to start with peeling the potatoes. Okay, let's start with peeling potatoes. These are white potatoes. I usually love the yellow ones, not the white, because the yellow ones have so much flavor and I just like them. I prefer them better than white. But today I have white, medium round potatoes, so we're gonna use this. But I usually do this recipe with yellow potatoes. So we're gonna do all of this. So now the water has been boiled, the water boiled now. Now we are going to rinse the potatoes in cold water. One by one. Okay. One more time and that should be good. Okay. So now we are going to use cold water. Okay, my chicken is already almost done. You can even mix it around and do that. And then set it aside like this so it can drain good. Let that aside. Okay, that's good. Ooh. Now we are going to show you how I cut these. So we're gonna go in half. That was not a perfect half, but it's okay. Then we're gonna go this length, okay, for all of them. So we have them in a half, just once. Cut them like that. So now we are not gonna use this whole one. You can if you want to, if you love more onion, you can do that. But I wanna put this red one, the small, medium red one. So I'm just gonna cut it in half. Ooh. Okay, and I'm gonna wrap this and put it in the fridge. Cut the ends off from both sides. Then we're just gonna get the first layer off completely. Okay, like this. And then we'll do the same thing for this one. So I usually just go like that, just so I can make a mark where I can cut. And then I do usually like that, and then continue. So then I just go like that, and then I pull and you can see I don't want to take too much. I don't want to take too much. I don't want to waste the onion. So we're just gonna keep going. Okay, we have a small red onion and a half big white onion. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse them. Nicely. Okay. I'm gonna rinse that knife. All right, now this is the way we're going to cut them. You can cut them however you want, but this is the way I do it. So I go half and I cut them like this. You can add anything, any vegetables you want. With this dish, I like it with only onions. That is it. You can add peppers. You can add peppers. You can add carrots. You can add whatever you want. So we're gonna do that. And that's pretty much it. Like that and like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the water, the boiled water, into a bowl. You can add like how much? And then in the water we are going to add oil. Maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna add like 2 of these in the pan that we're gonna cook in all of this. And then we're gonna add 2 big spoons of tomato paste. I didn't open the can well, so it's hard to get it out. So we're gonna add maybe 1 more. Okay. 1 more. 4. 4 big spoons. That should be more than enough. Whoa. Okay. That's it. So we're gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix this all around, because the hot water is going to dissolve it very quickly, and it's going to thicken a little bit. You can add your spices in now, and I actually do it last part. So we're gonna mix it, all the clots like that. It needs to be like nice and combined. Doesn't take very long time, like less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, yeah. I'm gonna mix it nicely. Okay. That's how it should look like. There we go. So now we are going to set this aside. Then we are going to add the potatoes. So we added the potatoes. I'm gonna add the chicken. We're gonna add the onions. And then we are going to add the spices. So here I have the seasoning Vegeta. You can add as much as you want. I have garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper and salt, paprika, and here I have chili powder and red pepper crushed. Okay, so now we are going to add the tomato paste with hot water and oil. We're gonna add a little bit by little bit. Actually, let's see, half at a time. So we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna mix it all around and let's see. It smells amazing. Even if it still didn't go in the oven, it smells amazing. And now we're going to preheat the oven. We're going to preheat the oven to 450. We're still mixing this around. Make sure everything's combined, all the flavors and everything. You can use your hands. I use my hands only with gloves, but like that I don't. That's why it takes a little bit of time. So whenever you get everything combined, okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more, and then the rest I will add when I put them in the plate. I mean in the pan. So it's nicely all combined. Okay, so once that's done, okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of oil. One, two, mostly on the sides, maybe a little bit more. Okay, that should be good. So now we are going to, I'm just gonna help it go all around. All right, nothing sticks. I'm gonna mix it one more time, and we're gonna put it in there. All right, okay, like this. Take out the meat underneath and just put it on like covered by potatoes so it doesn't dry up, or in between or underneath or something like that so it doesn't dry up. So we're gonna do all of that. Put this one back in here. Okay, so now we are going to put the rest of this back in here. We're just gonna go like this, the sides, and that's it. But the last part that I always do is add a little bit of more vegeta, just on the top, because it has a lot of seasoning in there. But just want to make sure that it has enough of vegeta. Just do all over a little bit. You can only always add when it's done. Okay, so this is it. I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 45 minutes, and if it's not done by then, we can put it back in there for like 10 more minutes. So we are going to take the potatoes and the chicken out of the oven now. It's done. And this is how they look like. serve it with whatever you want, but we serve it with yogurt. You can make salad, yogurt, whatever you want, basically. I'll just show you how it looks once it's plated. Give me a see. So there's the chicken, onion, potatoes, and the smell, the whole house smells